Okay, good afternoon and excuse me, welcome to the potentially last MVT meeting for the 2024 session. We have one bill on our docket for today, actually two bills, but they're the same. HB 344 and SB 345. Patrick, I'm going to share my screen, but will you lead us off, please?
Yes, these are the Vision Zero bills that established the Vision Zero Advisory Committee, which was something like a 38-member body. The amendments strike the advisory committee and put in some standards and requirements for implementation of Vision Zero, specifically that the Vision Zero coordinator, the Vision Zero coordinator perform the duties that are required under current law and the duties that were assigned by the bill, identify strategies for achieving Vision Zero goal, which is zero deaths, zero highway deaths for pedestrians, bicyclists, and drivers and passengers. Requires them to analyze the infrastructure reviews that are completed after deadly crashes. I'll try to please the chair there. Provide guidance on any other issues directly related to roadway safety and advise the governor and state and local agencies on implementing Vision Zero, traffic safety for pedestrians, bicyclists, drivers, and passengers, and priorities for and needs for roadway safety. It also requires them to hold quarterly meetings with representatives from MVA, SHA, MDTA, and the Secretary's office. And then you can request any other people, state or local, participate. And the quarterly meetings are designed to address, make recommendations on the issues identified by the coordinator, discuss the infrastructure reviews. And here's the part we've been talking with MDOT about. I'll read it directly. Vote to accept the infrastructure review or to return the infrastructure review to the person that conducted it for a response to questions or comments or for further review as appropriate. Likely wouldn't need further review very often, if at all. And then we did change them to quarterly public meetings from monthly. The quarterly public meetings are supposed to be live streamed and maintained on the website for 5 years.
Thank you. Delegate Jacobs.
Thank you. So, Patrick, now the bill has been amended pretty heavily here, and it came in as an advisory commission, and now it's a program under Maryland Department of Transportation. Now, the fiscal note in the beginning was, if I'm not mistaken, it basically wasn't one. They could absorb it within existing budgeted resources. Now, under the current draft, what does that do to the fiscal note?
I'm not a fiscal note expert, so I'm not going to make any sort of direct prediction, but the duties are pretty much the same. They're not adding any duties, and we're not adding any positions. The people are all in place.
Well, one was an advisory commission, and now
that has been struck.
And that's been struck, and now it's a program. So does the program require funding?
I don't know that I would say it's a program. It's that we're identifying the duties of the coordinator, and then the coordinator shall hold public meetings. So we're requiring, they already have meetings, but we're requiring them to have quarterly meetings and to make them public. So I don't know that I'd say it's a program.
Well, that's what the title of the bill is now.
Oh.
Well, not the title, but it says Vision Zero program under the Maryland Department of Transportation.
Well, the Vision Zero program exists already.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just trying to understand, because it didn't have a fiscal note before when it was an advisory commission, and now it's changed their program. Just trying to understand the difference, or whether there's a cost factor there, etc. But I thank you for your answer.
Thank you. Let me see. We have April and Matt on. So do either of you have insight into this question? I'm gonna have to stop sharing in order to see everybody.
Hi, can you all see me? Oh,
We
there
can't
go.
see you, but we can hear you.
Okay. Oh, there we
There
go.
Okay.
Hi, how are you all? Thank you for having me. Can you please just repeat the question? I just want to make sure I have it clear.
Delegate Jacobs is wondering what the amendments do to the fiscal note. There wasn't one before, and is
Right.
there one now?
The way it's drafted, I do not believe there is. I mean, that would definitely be a question for our finance team. We do hold these meetings currently, quarterly. We all get together. I know it does result in us saving to the website, and it also results in the live streaming. So that portion of it, I cannot 100% say there's no cost related to that. But for our end, I would have to just confirm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Delegate Healy.
Yeah, I think what April said partially answers my question, which is in the bill as it's been changed. This group is supposed to meet on a regular basis. The question is, if the Department of Transportation and the various agencies within it choose to not bother, I mean, are they required by the bill to actually participate and do these meetings, or is it just on the board that's this Vision Zero group? Are there any teeth to it, is my question.
Yes, they would be required to hold the meetings.
Okay.
And I think Delegate Healy, you actually hit the nail on the head. Our concern with the bill as it came in was that it didn't have teeth to it. And the experience of the sponsors has been that there can be more done under Vision Zero. And so the hope is with this bill, with the changes that we've made, that there be some teeth there.
Thank you.
You bet. Anybody have any other questions? Okay, is there a motion on the amendments?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any further discussion on the amendments? Do people need another minute? Or is everybody good?
All good.
Okay. On the amendments, all in favor, say aye, raise your hand.
Aye.
Aye.
Fantastic. Anybody opposed? Okay, amendments pass on the bill as amended.
Move the bill.
Second.
Second.
Great. All in favor of the bill as amended, say aye or raise your hand.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Awesome. Bill as amended passes. Thank you. That was HB 344. SB 345 is in the identical posture. So is there a motion on the amendments?
Move the amendments.
Second.
Great. All in favor of the amendments on SB 345? Thank you. Anybody opposed? Great. On the bill as amended.
Move favorable.
Thank you. There's a motion and a second. Chair Healy, did you have a question?
Oh, no, I didn't. I must have.
Okay.
My mistake.
I saw your
I'm
hand
sorry.
up. Great. All in favor, say aye or raise your hand. Anybody opposed? Awesome. Thank you all. That is the only thing on our agenda for this week. And I think this is going to be our last meeting, but you never know how these things go. So in the event that it is, I just want to say on the record, thank you all very much for your work, your patience, your flexibility. I really appreciated working with you all on MVT. So thank you very much. Delegate Stewart.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just wanted to say, I assume everyone agrees with me that you have done a fantastic job chairing this committee. This is a really challenging subcommittee with a lot of different issues. and a lot of different bills. And I think you handled it masterfully. And I, of course, would also be remiss if I did not give a similar shout out to Patrick Tracy, who plugs away year after year and makes it look effortless. And I know that all of the members of the subcommittee really appreciate both of y'all for putting in so much work to make these bills better.
Thank you.
Thank
And you beat me to it. We couldn't do this without Patrick. Patrick, you are incredible. The hours that you have kept this session have been horrific. And thank you. Thank you so much. Delegate
Thank you.
Morgan.
Yeah, I just want to follow on with Delegate Stewart and Patrick, complimenting you on the great job you've done in helping us. And Delegate Up, we don't see you again in the committee. It's been fun.
Thank you.
We sincerely hope we don't see you again.
I'll take that as a
Say that
compliment. Thank you.
We do. We don't, but we did.
All right. With that, we are adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.